So what was she like? Old, rich, and likely to leave you a huge inheritance?
No, just horrible.
Yeah, well, who cares about materialism anyway?
Oh, you should have seen her, Joey. She was the biggest suck. Sitting there in her prissy little clothes like she was someone important. Just that'd make me care about anything she had to say.
Well, what did she have to say?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I just don't think she'll be waiting to see me again. Not in a hurry, anyway.
Oh, Tegan, what did you do?
Nothing. I was just being myself. Anyway, so what have you got now?
Maths.
I gotta go to that dumb reading class.
Yeah, that's right. Do you know who the teacher is yet?
Brad Pitt?
Yeah, any dreams?
No, who cares anyway? It's all so dumb.
That's why they call them dummies classes, you dummy.
Oh, you can talk. You haven't even graduated that far yet.
Well, what book are you reading this week? The cat sat...
Oh, look, just rack off, you shrimp.
You loser.
God, I hate him.
Well, don't worry about it. He's just teasing you.
I just wish you could teach me again. I mean, we were doing really well. They wouldn't have to miss out on classes or put up with crap from jerks like Sam.
Well, actually, I've been thinking about that.
Yeah?
Yeah. You see, when I was on the commune, Dad had these special glasses. They were supposed to help you learn to read quickly.
Really? Well, how?
I don't know how, but I know they worked.
Oh, I'll do anything to get out of these classes. Do you reckon you can get me a pair?
Well, I'll go down to Yabby Creek later to see if they got any.
Oh, cool. You're the best. Thank you so much. Look, I'll see you later.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, no. I don't see why I have to do this stupid test anyway.
Well, I'm afraid it's the only way I have of knowing what level you're at. You don't want me teaching you things you already know, do you? Tegan!
I can't do it, all right?
You haven't even tried.
Look, I can't read. How am I supposed to do it when I can't read?
All right, let's try some reading. Peter, you can make a start. Just the first paragraph, please.
It was Saturday, and Sarah was lying on the couch watching TV. Her mum was trying to clean, but Sarah was in the way.
That's very good, Peter. Well done. Your reading's coming along very nicely. Now, who'd like to go next? Tegan, how about you?
I can't.
Well, you can at least try. How else am I supposed to know if you're progressing?
No,
Tegan?
I just can't.
All right, then. Karen, would you like to continue, please? Tegan? What on earth do you think you're doing? Pick that up. Now perhaps you'd like to tell me what prompted all that. Class dismissed. Yet not you, Tegan. Well, I'm still waiting for an explanation.
It was Sam who was being a jerk.
Sam?
He was standing over there making dumb faces at me.
Well, don't you think it might have been wiser just to ignore him? Tegan, I realize you felt intimidated when I asked you to read.
You didn't have to make me read in front of them.
Well, why not? They've been through it all. They know how difficult it is.
I'm not dumb. Joey taught me heaps.
Yes, which is why you have to do the test, so I can see exactly how much he has taught you.
Well, he's a better teacher than you, I can tell you that.
Oh, really? Really? Oh, well, that's a very interesting conclusion, considering you haven't given me a chance to teach you anything yet. Come on, Tegan. You're a very intelligent girl. I've seen plenty of evidence of that. I'm quite sure that once you begin, you'll master the basics very quickly.
Who cares?
Well, obviously you do, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Now, look. Why don't we take a break, get something to eat, and then you can come back after school and do the test on your own. 4 o'clock, all right?
Hey, how'd it go?
It's terrible. I want you to teach me again, okay?
Sure, Tegan. Look, Was it really that bad?
He's useless. I don't know how he ever got to be principal.
I've never heard of him either.
Look, Joey, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm getting kind of sick of hearing you go on and on about these glasses.
Well, it's better than listening to you going on and on about Aaron.
I do not.
Well, just remind me to bring a tape recorder next time then.
Look, he's a really nice guy and I like him. What's wrong with that?
Gosh, you like you're setting yourself up for a fall, don't you? I mean, he hasn't exactly shown much interest in you since his sister showed up.
It's an awful thing to say.
Yeah, well, mate, it's because I'm tired of you talking about other guys all the time.
Well, you've got Tegan.
I haven't got Tegan.
You reckon?
Look, we're not like that.
Like what?
An item.
Yeah, we should try telling that to Tegan.
Joey, just a young man I want to see.
Yes, sir?
Now look, Joey, I realise that you're very keen to help Tegan, and normally that'd be fine. I mean, something that I'd encourage. But in this particular case, I think you're doing the girl more harm than good.
Oh, well, I have taught kids to read and write in the past.
Yes, I dare say you have, but Tegan has special problems. And frankly, I think it's very arrogant of you to think that what you might have picked up through trial and error makes you better qualified than a professional with specialist training in the subject.
Sir, she's doing really well with me.
Yes, well, it's not all that difficult to make rapid progress in the early stages. The question is, can you sustain it and build upon it? Now, think back to when you left the commune, Joey. You did so because there are gaps in your education. I mean, maybe this is just one of them. It is going to be very difficult for me to make any real progress with Tegan if she's forever dragging you into it and questioning everything that I ask her to do. Like, do you want that responsibility?
No.
Good. Well, I'm quite sure you'll know what to do then.
Is that the kettle I can hear boiling?
Yeah, it sure is.
Always knew you were good for something.
Oh, thanks.
Hi, you got some time?
You mean for a lesson?
Yeah.
Well, look, I was talking to Fisher before, and he thinks I should stop teaching you.
What?
He thinks you might need some professional instruction.
Look, I told you he doesn't know what he's doing. He's a jerk.
Oh, come on, Tegan. Look, Don Fisher isn't the easiest person in the world to get on with, I grant you that much. But I've never, ever heard anyone say he didn't know what he was doing when it came to teaching.
Tegan, he was making a lot of sense.
You're such a greaser, Joey. And what do you think he's going to do if you teach me?
I think you should at least just give him a chance.
Now, I thought you were my friend.
Two together. Winds blow south, winds blow north. Home or river and mountains from home. Singing all time, minding no time. If we two but keep together. It's from a poem by an American called Walt Whitman. One summer, when he was a boy, he used to go down to the beach every day and watch these two birds building a nest together. They were there every day. Her on the nest, him keeping guard.
Birds do that, you know. They pair off like humans and they stay together for the rest of their lives.
Till all of a sudden, maybe killed unknown to a mate. One forenoon, the bird crouched not on the nest, nor appeared that afternoon, nor the next, nor ever appeared again.
Oh no.
So all that summer long, he'd go down to the beach every day and the little bird would be there, walking up and down, calling out to her. Not able to understand why she didn't come back. Blow, blow, blow. Blow up sea winds along Pormanac shore. I wait and I'll wait. Blow my mate to me.
That's so sad.
When I was your age, I used to say that poem over and over. You think reading's just about understanding instructions on a label or getting a job or something, don't you? But it's not. It's more than that. I mean, if that's all there was to it, then I would never have bothered. Look, reading to me is about poems like that. About being able to master the most beautiful language on earth and to be able to understand what other people think about things. Now, if you've got the courage to try and do that, then I will be at school till about 7 o'clock. Tegan, I wasn't sure you'd be here.
Well, yes, you were.
I had hopes. Shall we make a start?
She caught him because he couldn't.
Yes, that's it. Good.
She caught him because he couldn't.
Spell it.
Can't. Continue.
Good. That's it.
Oh, it's so hard.
You've done very well for first day.
Are you not just saying that?
No, I'm not. If you keep progressing at this rate, you'll be out of remedial class before you know it. However, that's enough for tonight, I think.
Well, can't we go on a little longer?
Well, there's an old saying, Tegan, about walking before we can run. If you try and do too much at once, you run the risk of none of it sticking at all. Anyway, there's plenty of time tomorrow. Well, assuming you still want to come, of course.
Yeah, well, I've got nothing better to do.
Good. Fine. See you then.